almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hero. The three is up. He drops it from range.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Hero with it, and it's Dort picking him up. There's the three. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebound.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Now here's Hero. Reverses. And Zeller with a basket on the assist by Hero.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hero against Dort.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Hero left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
We watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, B.A., was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Now here's Butler. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Hero against Dort. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Zeller. He has 6.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Now here's Butler. To the paint. Here's Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Giddey.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the three as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, B.A.
Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. It's Giddey on the wing. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your number
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there. Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Williams, that one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 5 now.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Giddey. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 5.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Zeller. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Well, last season for the Thunderbirds, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Hero for 3. It's stolen. From deep, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Zeller with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's the pick. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
To the inside. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. A line change here for Oklahoma City. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Hero. Pass to Joe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Offensive board. Miami trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Adebayo, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Saric a screen from downtown. Man, misses.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Saric a screen on Oladipo. Here's Joe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Wiggins passes to Saric, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yes, Saric always finding a way to be effective, gets open, and sends the jumper in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Joe. And a missed layup. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Free t-shirts.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Come on, everyone. Give a big hand to your own city crew.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the first half comes to a
conclusion. 32. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here is Cody Zeller. Is he ever getting it done today?
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
And let's take a look at Miami. Victor Oladipo is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Butler. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Now here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 5.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
Giddey against Oladipo. Pass to Zeller, and stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Butler with a steal. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Pass to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Holmgren. Outside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. 4 on the clock. Williams from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by Butler. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points.
Proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Man, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Different look to Miami. Love comes in for Zeller, and it's Hero in for Oladipo. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Outside Butler, takes it inside, misses the baby hook. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Joe, covered by Love. Man. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now here's Butler. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves. They're a terrific shot to close.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Heat out in front, up 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dario Saric, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Pass to Love. Here's Vincent. Puts up a 3. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
I respect Kevin Love's ability in these pick and roll sets, makes contact with the screen, and then rolls right to the right spot.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. Takes a 3. Love grabs the miss. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hero. Adebayo against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Hero for 3. Here's Adebayo. The Thunder pull it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Hero, and that one is hammered home. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Love the screen on Giddey. Here's Vincent. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And it's Vincent off the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. 1:46 left in the fourth.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Hero against Dort. Now here's Hero, tightly guarded. Dort with a steal. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From deep, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami. Miami calls timeout. They're down by 1. 34 seconds left in the final quarter.
Under 10, here comes your Oklahoma City crew.
Zellers checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Hero. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Zeller. Count it!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Count it! He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
Come on, everyone, make some noise. Let's make some noise. We are Fisherman.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
presents the NBA. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the dish to Holmgren. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Offline with his three. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Williams a screen on Young. Giddey with the bounce pass. Oklahoma City gets it back. Young with the steal. Capella with it. Dort covering. Dort against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young to the paint and stolen by Giddey. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Williams a screen on Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dort. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oklahoma City trailing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, he dialed that one up from long distance.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
Young outside. Capella kicks to Hunter. And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And it's Murray with the jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Collins. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Capella kicks to Collins. Pass to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Giddey with the screen on Murray. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Williams with the steal. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Let's hear it for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Timeout. Timeout.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Who won that game? Get a big hand to your Thunder Girls dance team.
Good if it goes. And he trains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Capella sets a screen for Young. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Giddey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Atlanta's shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Down low, here's Capella, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
The Hawks trail by 5. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Young with the steal. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines
the point guard position.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Passes it to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Murray, the pass to Capella. Back to Murray. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Kicks to Collins. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 1:16 left in the first half. In the corner, it's Griffin. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's man. Saric outside. Hands it from downtown. Saric has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Williams in the post. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the pass to Joe. Here's man. It could go. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks trail by 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in its center, locking down the middle.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
John Collins at the line for 2.
And so Collins nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Giddey with the screen on Murray. Giddey against Young. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Holmgren. Atlanta with the rebound. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Collins setting the pick for Young. Inside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Young against Dort. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giddy with it. He's got 9. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Capella sends it back.
The opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Murray. For the tie. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Capella finds Young. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Williams, a screen on Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he dunks it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Sharich in the high post, working on Collins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Sharich passes to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Wiggins against Young. For the lead. And it's good on the way in. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Passes to Mann from downtown. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
There's the pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City moving it around. Going inside. Mann passes to Sharich. A fadeaway. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Atlanta calls timeout.
Come on, everyone, give a big hand to your own city crew.
The Hawks leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Screen by Sharich. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Atlanta now.
Thunder foul.
They're on a 17-7 run. The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Griffin no good on the free throw.
Line for the Bucks. Griffin at the line for 1.
Here's Forrest. still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Here's Joe. Wiggins. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow! Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetness of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Now, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Holmgren in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jacks up a three. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Thunder shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Holmgren to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Misses the baby hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And he drives in. Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Young is doubled. Murray gets to Collins. Young outside. Fires top of the key. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Trey Young. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's Dort on the wing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. That puts them in the lead. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Capella with a screen on Dort. And Young gets to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella. It's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
4 on the clock. Really left alone that time. Collins has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And the dunk by Holmgren. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Giddy with the screen on Murray. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Here's Holmgren. Sinks the three-pointer. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 10 rebounds. Collins, a screen on George. Kept alive. Hunter finds Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Giddy. It falls.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Murray. Into the lane. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
To the inside. It's good.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And they get it back. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young is double. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Capella sets a screen for Young. Shot clock at 5.
This guy is so strong physically. Lou Dort locked in defensively.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have.
There are teams here. That know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here's Hero. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Hero outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Zeller with a screen on Hunter. Here's Hero, and Collins with the big block. Shot clock at 6. Hero, the pass to Zeller. Collins with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Graham, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young against Butler. Young, the pass to Collins. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Young. Martin inside. Young's there. Martin finds Adebayo. So they take the lead.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Outside Young. Knocked loose. Butler with a steal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. Knocked away. And he recovers it. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero with it. And it's Young picking him up. Martin, the pass to Hero. Pass to Zeller. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Murray from outside. Zeller with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It really has been striking, the improvement Murray's shown every year, Smitty.
BA, his scoring keeps going up. His assists are up. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in this league. And his confidence is trending up just like his stats. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
First personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the first. Young, the pass to Hunter. Down low. Oh, they need this!
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. He's got 5. Adebayo, a screen on Hunter. To the inside. Outside for Butler. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Young on the attack. Adebayo grabs the board.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Butler's shot is good.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Robbed. Hero outside. He got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Gabe Vincent out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 3. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. To the paint. Another shot. And it's Collins laying it in. Collins has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
When you have John's combination of size and skill, you're simply more dangerous around the rim.
Butler against Murray. Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Here's Butler. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich into the lane. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Butler. That one's good for 2. Butler's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 to fall.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Here's Adebayo. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Butler against Murray. To the middle. Here's Collins.
Oh, wow. Wait a second. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
The drive by Butler. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Here's Vincent going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense is right there. Six to shoot. For 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovic shows nice touch with the 3 ball.
Here's Vincent. Back to Zeller. The shot misses. Good D by Bogdanovic. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it's Vincent off the drive. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zeller. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Bogdanovic passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge Miami welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Get down once again.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gets free T-shirts. Who wants one?
And Miami has possession. Hero for three. Outside for Love. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Heat. Martin against Young. Love. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Inside. The kick out to Young. Over Love. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hero against Collins. Hero outside. Here's Love. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Love's gotten his first points in this one.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hero outside. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 8 points.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
There's Young with the 3. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo passes to Martin. Outside Love. Back to Martin. There's a screen by Love. Collins against Martin. It's tipped. Stolen by Young. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Let's go with a 3. Young missing again. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Oladipo on the wing, defended by Murray.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Victor Oladipo.
And it's tied up with that one. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Butler's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Hero. Bay finds Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Oladipo. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Love. Oladipo outside. There's a screen by Love. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Bay. Timeout called, the Hawks.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Bay with a screen on Hero. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. And the Heat making a change here. Zeller's checked in. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 11 points.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Bay outside. Off the left rim and out. And here's Hero. Here's Zeller. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought that
the previous play is under review.
The officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. Looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front, up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And for the Heat, they're shooting it at 52%. The 3. Capella with a rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Young from long range. He buries it from 3.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Hero outside. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
Out to the right wing. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
Here's Zeller. No luck on that one. Collins with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Collins with a screen on Butler. Here's Young. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Hero, the pass to Zeller. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
All right, crowd. It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time.
And the Heat with some changes. Yurt 7's checked in for Zeller, and it's Lowry in for Vincent. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Young, 5 to shoot, pass to Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Butler passes to Yurt 7. That one goes in.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team foul.
Right side Young. Capella, the pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. Adebayo with a steal.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Adebayo, a screen on Collins. Now here's Lowry. Hero finds Yurt 7. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Yurt 7, a screen on Murray. To the middle. Yurt 7 passes to Butler. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Butler. Young from long range. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yurt 7, a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hero. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Butler with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Hero against Murray. Yurt 7, a screen on Murray. Hero outside. Inside. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Team foul number 4.
Oh, it's stolen.
Foul in the game. Gabe Vincent.
It's off.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up.
Now at the line, Gabe Vincent.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Off the inbound. Oh, he missed it. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Outside Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Giddey against Lowry. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Lowry. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Hero, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Butler, following the score by Oklahoma City. No coverage that time. Butler's got his second basket.
Well, the floor is going to open up now. Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Miami making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. Trying to get open is Giddey. Williams can't hit. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Offensive rebound. Adebayo with the bucket.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Look at that. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Hero passes to Adebayo, and a missed layup. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Butler from outside. Zeller inside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Adebayo with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Dort, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. some changes here for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Cody Zeller. Love comes in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. 44 seconds left in the first. Vincent misses.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat trail by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vincent. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Fires the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Oklahoma City.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We've got Yurtseven. Vincent is out there with Butler. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Trains the three-pointers.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Here's Vincent. Giddy defending. They set the screen. Vincent misses. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Vincent. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 18, and it falls over the rim and in. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
The mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 7 to the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 3-pointer. Williams finds Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that, where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Now here's Giddy, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Love.
First
The defense getting up close. I feel like Giddy was just setting the guy up.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American
Sports League and worked his way up from video coordinator.
If him gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Pass to Butler. Six to shoot. Here's Love. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Off with the layup. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Giddy with a little giddy up on that pass.
Butler feeling out a bit. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Kicks to Love. Back to Butler. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Here's Joe. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Shots good by Hero.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Inside, stolen by Yurtseven. And here we go. It's Butler. And the pass to Yurtseven. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right side Hero. Pulls up to the paint. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup.
Kevin Love showing off a bit of his moxie there and some experience there, overpowering the defense with some of his strength.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. A shot off that time. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Miami Heat, 24. The Thunder, 35.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Tyler Hero's miss, the kick out to Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Williams has got the first basket of the second half here for the Thunder.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Oladipo outside. Williams with the defensive effort. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
It's time for T-shirts.
Stolen by Yurtseven. The Heat trail by 13. Passes it to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yes, that goes in.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Heat pick up 2. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
With the drive, Jovic, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam, taking contact, bam, bam.
Here's Mann. Tries it from the top of the key. Nobody near Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Vincent. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 10.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Vincent. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Vincent.
You know what time it is, fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. That was your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Give them a round of applause.
Šarić outside. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Šarić has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Takes the 3, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Butler. Joe can't get it to go. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. 1 second left. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead.
your Heat Youth Dance
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for it.
The ruling on the floor stands.
It can be sometimes, gracious to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Down low, it's Saban. Pass to Octopi. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Now here's Giddey. He's defended by Fisherman. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
Martin dishes to Butler. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Good saving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 8. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Oklahoma City has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Outside, Hero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Fisherman kicks to Martin. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. On deep, Adebayo. A shot that time, not on target. And the Thunder going the other way now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. The pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander lets it go from the wing, and there's another one for the Thunder.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Outside, Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Butler from outside. Good save it. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Looks like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Miami with another.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's the screen. Hero finds Butler. Lock at 6. Yurtsevin with it. Another shot. Kicks it out to Hero. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
23 seconds left in the game. Giddey with it. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Three-pointer. Rebound by Butler. Fires for 3. Three-pointer. Martin. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Young. Here's Collins. Hunter finds Young. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow! And he jams it home with authority.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Now here's Young. Dort with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Outside Hunter. Left side Young. A shot to stop the run. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. From deep, Giddey. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Young against Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got his second basket.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thunder with a lead. Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Capella can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a 3-point threat.
And a foul called. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And both free throws good for Collins.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Off target with the three. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Young misses. For Oklahoma City, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. No good with the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 7.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
From deep. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other...
Oh, okay, then. Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Young way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got 10 points.
How's that for revenge? No, Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, BA. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Murray. Giddey with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Young with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Now here's Hunter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young can't hit. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Griffin's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Giddy against Bogdanovich. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddy. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Here's a Kongwu. 5 on the clock. Outside for Bay. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Inside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. And the basket by Joe.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Šarić. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Šarić knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Forrest, that one's good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Back to Mann. To the inside. And Šarić throws it down.
Wow, Dario Šarić gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Mann. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Forrest. The shot that time not on target. What a performance for Shake.
37. Van, that's it for the Jabberwock.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. Thunder with a lead.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now Young. He's got 10. Capella, screen on Dort. Young from long range. Dort grabs the miss. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A 6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
There's Young with the three. Connects from downtown. Young's got 13.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Young from long range. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hunter. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Collins with a screen on Dort. There's Young with the three. And it's Young again missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Man, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:41 left in the third quarter. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Okongwu, no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Joe. Fires from deep. Williams in the post, working on Griffin.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On target from range. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Šarić from deep three-point range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Bogdanovich up top. And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
There's Young with the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Giddey with a screen on Murray. Inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. And here's Giddey. Guarded by Young. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Williams. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pass to Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's Young with the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Holmgren from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, no good again that time. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Giddey passes to Williams. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And a deep 3 from Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Collins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Young with the 3. Shot clock at 5. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Giddey with it. from the arc. That one's good.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're...
So you think, Greg, both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the opening lineup for the Heat at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Octopi, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got the first points up on the board here for the Heat.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young outside. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the Heat making a change here. Zeller's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock-solid 79%.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Lowry kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. To get it to Adebayo and does.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young outside. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry with the ball. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit. And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Zeller. On the wing, Collins grabs the miss.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
It's Young on the wing, now recovering. Count that bucket. Young's got 5 now.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Hero against Murray. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Lowry passes to Zeller. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Young dishes to Collins. No good with the triple. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running.
great toughness and versatility.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Adebayo with the screen on Hunter. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Murray against Hero. He takes it in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Young passes to Collins. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Cody Zeller.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hawks on top. They're up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Back to Lowry. To the inside. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Cody Zeller.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Butler against Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Crosses over, and it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Here's Zeller, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside, Hero. Zeller setting the pick for Hero. Inside. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Young looking around. And stolen by Zeller. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Adebayo.
Gotta reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Shots good from Young.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Butler against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Butler. Butler's got 5 points so far. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game. Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young against Butler. And Adebayo sends it back. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Hits the three-point bomb.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. The Hawks trail by 6. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Passes it to Vincent. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Griffin. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half.
Thanks, David. And we'll be... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
On the court for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Zeller. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Vincent, and it's Oladipo in at the 2.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Here's Vincent. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bogdanovich left side. He feeds it to Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. Butler against Griffin. And it's Butler missing. It's tipped. Miami again turning it over. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. For 3. Zeller grabs the board. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Now Adebayo. 17 points in the game. And there's the feed to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors the defense by not overextending.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Hero against Murray. Here's Love. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Young inside. Robinson on him. Young's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Basket good. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 14 points for the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. .107 left in the third.
Lowry against Young. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And he comes up with the deuce. Yurtseven's got 4 points this quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. 16 points for him.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Lowry passes to Yurtseven. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Atlanta calls timeout. The Hawks trail by 5. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Forrest. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the middle, deflects the pass. Here's Griffin. The 3 won't fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Bey with a screen on Hero. That ties the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Outside Lowry. to the paint. Good save it. And he jams it with authority.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Zeller is checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Bay, and the shot is good. Bay's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Good to see Sadiq inside executing. He has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Here's Hero. And the dunk by Zeller.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 9, and the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 4.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Young from outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry looking around. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Capella with it. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Collins. And he converts the layup.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Zeller, a screen on Hunter. Butler passes to Zeller. Outside for Lowry. Back to Zeller. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute. Easy to see why they get it to Young here, not afraid to take the big shots.
Lowry passes to Zeller. Stolen by Collins. And laid in to finish the break. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
A great competitor. Jimmy Butler is exactly who they want at the line. Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Young against Butler. Young, no good. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Pass to Lowry. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
The defense knew Lowry would most likely get the shot. Still came up with the clutch bucket.
Young from outside. Here's Collins. It counts.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Butler. Now the pass to Yurtsevin. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Murray against Hero. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler from outside. He's off from 3. And here's Young. And so the big run by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Hey.